Let's look at the topic. You must know about this topic. Water is a natural resource. Where does it come from? Do we create it? No. It is the creation of nature. On Earth, the natural sources of water are rain, sea, oceans, rivers, ponds, lakes, etc. These are the natural sources of water. People living on Earth use these natural resources for their survival. What would happen if we use it unnecessarily? For example, in an apartment, 8 to 10 families are living. There, all the families except one use water properly without wasting it. But one family use it unnecessarily and waste lots of water. Can we bring back the wasted water? No. It is wasted because we left the water running. For example, there are rivers near the forests. If we people use the water without any limit, then there will be shortage of water and we will get stuck. Plants and trees, animals need water to survive. Humans also need water for their survival. The water which is filtered in the factories, is that a natural water? No. It is chemically processed water, but the natural sources of water are important. It is very essential for life on Earth. Long ago, the water used to be pure and fresh, but today the water is impure. How did it happen? The chemical waste discharged from factories are mixed up with the river water. This was the first reason. Another reason is the people dumping plastic bags into the river after eating snacks. People visit the water bodies and pollute it. They throw the garbage in the water. People throw the garbage everywhere near the beach side. That is polluting the sea water. Today, water scarcity is the biggest problem because people are misusing the water and they are not understanding the importance of water conservation. One of the reasons for scarcity of water is untimely rain. This is causing water scarcity. If this will be continued, then we will face problems such as acid rain, which will cause various health problems such as itching, stomachache, etc. These are the effects of water pollution. Do you know about the dams? Earlier, when there were no dams, people used to live comfortably who lived near the water and there was sufficient amount of water for everyone. But over time, government decided to construct the dams, which is a barrier that restricts the flow of water. They constructed these dams for generating electricity and also for the use of people. This was a loss for the people lived near the rivers. Construction of dams have not only the advantages but disadvantages too. Dams can break by the high pressure of water, which can cause floods in which the lives of many people will be destroyed and the natural properties will be damaged. Another disadvantage of construction of dams is people may have to relocate. They will have to move from that place where they have lived since their childhood. They may have to search another home for themselves, which was very difficult for them. Animals also need water to survive, but they will also not get sufficient water after dam construction. It can cause a severe problem, so water conservation is very important. There are not only dams that are constructed to store the river water and for people use. Canals are also created near dams, and these canals allow water to flow to different places of long distances. It is a human-made waterway that is used to transport water for irrigation and other human uses. That is why canals are created to supply water. Now let's take a look here. What is water harvesting? You must know about water harvesting. Across the globe, some of the countries are implementing this system in their countries and some are not. Here we are talking about India. Water harvesting is a system to save water. Let us talk about how it is done. In India, every year we have rainy season for about 3 to 4 months. We have the problem of water scarcity in India due to less rainfall. In India we have different seasons quarterly, and that is beneficial for us. During summer, we face the problem of water scarcity. To solve this problem, we have to save water. Water harvesting can be undertaken through a variety of ways and at any place. We can save the running water from a house, village, town, and from other places. Rooftop rainwater harvesting is the technique through which rainwater is captured from the roof catchments and stored in reservoirs. Harvested rainwater can be stored in subsurface groundwater reservoir by adopting artificial recharge techniques to meet the household needs through storage in tanks. First, the water is collected on the roofs of the buildings. Then it flows in rainwater tanks. Once it is filtered, then it can be used for household purposes. Similarly, rainwater is harvested for agriculture. First, it is stored in a reservoir and then supply it to the farms by different techniques. Similarly, in the forest areas, a reservoir is built where the rainwater is collected. This rainwater can be recharged into the groundwater and then it is used for different purposes. This is how water harvesting can be done. As you know that the stored water for a long time can cause waterborne diseases and it can be the breeding sites for mosquitoes. Let's talk about the challenges. Ponds, lakes, tanks which are open and on the surface cannot store water for long durations due to water evaporation. Stored water for a long period can be the breeding sites for mosquitoes. Hence, a more beneficial mode of water harvesting is to create underground water harvesting system. In this technique, a reservoir is built under the surface of land and mosquitoes cannot breed as the water is underground. It will also help to prevent floods. It will reduce the problem of water evaporation. So these are the advantages of underground water harvesting systems. This is beneficial for plants, trees, animals, as well as humans. This technique is implemented across India.